Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. This is kind of like the part 2 of what I am doing this summer for my son to practice his math that we learned last year. So the first one I showed you guys was the addition wrap-up where you had the string and you had to wrap it around. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it below. But this is kind of like the second part of what I do for his math during the summer. And again, this resource is from Usborne. I love all of their stuff. So this is particularly one of my favorite things that I've purchased from them. It's the Learning Palette, and it comes with this big disc and this really nice protective plastic cover with this kind of screw to keep it down. So basically, this is also a self-correcting tool, and I'll show you why in a second, but it has all of these different discs. And there's 2 of each color, so 2 blues, 2 greens, and all of that. But there's a solid one, and then there's one with a hole. So that's kind of just the Learning Palette in itself. Next, I'm going to show you kind of what you do with it. So these are just the 2 that I have right now for math. They have sets for, oh my goodness, a lot of math concepts. Division, multiplication, fractions, decimals, time, money, all of that. And that's just for math. They have a whole nother section for language arts as well. But again, I do have the language arts set, but that's not exactly what I'm using it for during the summer. So it comes in these little packets, and this one is numbers 1 through 10, introduction to addition and subtraction, and this one is counting. On the front, it tells you kind of what the cards in here go over. And then this one, same thing. So, we'll just do this one first. This is addition and subtraction. So you open it up, and again, on each card, it tells you like what it's going over. And then you open it up, and here are the actual cards. And as you can see, they are the same shape as the Learning Palette. Oh, whatever. I'll just use this one. So you take this. This is the front. And it says, like, this is card number 12, and here is the skill. Here are the instructions. So you basically just match up the holes with these little pegs. There's 2 pegs here, and then there's those 2 holes, and you put it on there. So then what I usually do is I have like a bowl or something where they keep these pegs, and so you take them off, and then you have them pick one at a time out of the bowl. So here's a solid orange. So then you go around and you try and you find the solid orange. Well, here it is. Okay. So this particular card is partitioned in 4. And some of them are in half, some of them are full cards, but this one just has 4. So this one is, so like 5 plus 3 plus what equals 10. And so they have to figure out, well, 5 plus 3 is 8, and so then 8 plus what equals 10, so 2. So then you go through the whole thing, and then when they're finished, they flip it around, and then it has the kind of what disc should go there. So this one has like a break in it, so that would mean that the blue hole would go there. This is a solid color solid line, and so the solid red would go there. And so you would go all the way around, and you would check. So for instance, let's say, I think this one goes there, and this one, and the yellow one goes, like, here. Well, that's not right, is it? Because this one, first of all, it's orange, and this is yellow, but this also has a hole in it. So then you would flip it back over, you would take these off, and then you would redo them. And then, hopefully, eventually, you would get the right answer. So that's this particular card in that set. There's a whole bunch of different other ones. And again, they're numbered, so they kind of, they have a bunch of different activities. So like this one is just counting. This one is greater, add and find the sum. Again, finding the sum. Here's subtracting, number lines. So it's a really great, again, just a really great tool to use for that summer practice. Some of these for my son is a little bit difficult, so I do skip them and I use my judgment, you know, as I think anybody would. But it's a really great resource, and he absolutely loves playing with it. And then when he's done, he kind of likes to, you know, build with these little discs. You can't really do a whole bunch with them, but he likes to play with them. He likes to put them on here and, you know, spin it. So that's just what he does. But again, this is the kind of second part of what I am doing for summer math. I don't really do it every day. I would say probably about once a week we get this out, or maybe once or twice a week. But it's just, again, something to keep the, excuse me, those facts that we learned fresh, you know, for next year. So this is the Learning Palette from Usborne. And if you are looking for some really easy things, you know, to kind of incorporate into your summertime, I would seriously check this out. Again, they have all different levels of math. This is like the kindergarten level. But if you go on the Usborne website and put in the Learning Palette, it shows you all of the different levels. You can buy like packages with math and language arts. Again, I did that for, you know, for the kindergarten level. But it comes for, I think, I mean, I don't even know. I haven't looked in a while, but it's a really great resource. So then when you're finished, you just put the plastic cover back on and screw it on. And it keeps everything nice and neat, and everything's in here so you don't lose it. If you do lose these little discs, they do have replacement sets on the website. And so you can buy those as well. This also makes a really great traveling, like educational activity to do in the car. So you're not like constantly watching movies or on their like tablets or LeapPads or whatever. So again, just check this out if you were interested in it. It is the Learning Palette from Usborne. I cannot say enough amazing things about it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, this is that one. I guess I can quickly show you the counting one. My daughter, my 3-year-old daughter, she does some of these activities because they are kind of on the easier side. So this one is money, but again, that's number 12, so she wouldn't be able to do that yet. But like here's the first card in the set, and you basically count and then you put the disc where the number is. Here's like subitizing. Again, subitizing. Find the missing number. Time. Missing number. Matching the word to the number. Missing number. Again, really great resources for the kindergarten level. And again, if something is, you know, above or below your child's level, you just skip it and you go on to the next card. So that's the counting packet, and the numbers 0 to 10 with addition and subtraction. So thank you for watching my video, and I will see you later. Bye!